welcome back to my channel, 18 Crow Tarot. Let's begin by clearing out the energy, and I wanted to do an energy check-in and to see how you guys are doing. If you find this message, just trust that you'll find a message here for you. This is timeless, so whenever you see it, trust the message. So we have 40, resistance. At the bottom we have warning and displacement at the top. Interesting. Let's see. What about this energy? Alright, so can you tell us more about this energy? It's coming from the Knight of Pentacles. So failure to plant the seeds. And I think I have this backwards too. So hold on. So maybe something is going back. There's something's resisting, going back to where it came from maybe. And is it mixing it? Let's see, is this external energy or what? Is this outside energy? Where is this coming from? Death. Something that needs to terminate. We got 4 of Wands, so it could be someone you had a connection with, or that's where you're going for. And then we have 3 of Cups, which is a celebration, getting together, like a joyful connection. So something is coming in justice. We have like, it's the same energy as 2 days ago, or this past couple of days. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, so what's the challenge? Queen of Wands. This could be you, or this could be someone else. So let's see, like, you're gonna be spoiled for choices, it seems like, once you let go of whatever needed to let go of, like planting the seeds in the wrong places perhaps, then you get justice by getting a pick to whatever you want. But there is so a challenge to move into what, this position? Knight of Wands, working. So yes, it seems like it's like just maintaining this position maybe. Strength, the Moon, the High Priestess. So you know what's going on at the same time. But okay, so what's the challenge? What's keeping the viewer from maintaining this position? We have the 2 of Wands. So going back and forth between thoughts. Let's confirm real quick with this one. Oh, let's actually ask thoughts about what? What it's thoughts between what? Teamwork. So being together or being in teamwork, it seems like. Anything else? And getting that routine. So yeah, so what, you're not maintaining that position because lack of your routine, which makes sense. Like if you're not in routine with something, how do you maintain? Yeah, it's pretty simple, I would say. Let's see what else. What about this? Teamwork. Page of Cups. So can you tell me more about this Page of Cups? Oops. Ace of Swords. So the truth, or realizing an emotional, and also someone offering you a cup, or like an apology or a confession. Is this you? Is this the viewer? Or is this from someone else? 9 of Cups. Your happiness. We got 4 of Discs, which is holding on to something very tightly. And the Chariot. So someone sees you as their 9 of Cups, but they've been too comfortable in their stability, right? And it's like the motion. Or at the same time, if this is just about you, so it's like you've been too comfortable where things are, like if nothing is rocky, things are too stable, it could give you that illusion of the 9 of Cups, that like you might not be willing to receive another cup, especially from someone who's a page. And if you're a queen, it's like you don't really want that. There's a fish in there, like why would you drink from that? And okay, so let's see if that's a challenge. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, I just put this backwards. Hold on. Wait a second. I put all these backwards. OMG. Oh, they're all backwards. Okay. Alright. Let's ask again. So what's the advice here? Another page. Page of Wands. So it's, I guess, like looking at things from a newer, fresher perspective, almost as if you're the beginner at something. Like if you're taking an internship, if you're starting a new job. Yeah, the Fool. It's like having that new, innocent perspective and outlook to life. And the Queen of Pentacles, and that's going to lead you to that stability as well. The Moon. So something that's not being seen is that you're the Empress. Interesting. Okay, so what's not being seen right now? What's not being seen? 7. There's some type of trickery going on, or the mental interference. But you're the High Priestess, so you kind of know everything that's going on at the same time. So what would be the advice aside from Ace of Swords? Just clarity, making a decision, being decisive, and acting on it. You know? Can we clarify? Oops. Ooh. Look at that clarification. Princess of Swords. So yeah, so that clarifies it completely. And then we got the Prince of Wands. So yes, those two energies of Page of Cups and Page of Wands. Just because it's like taking the initiative, like being responsive to your passion itself, where like you're just excited to try something and follow your passions. Like you're just like energized about things that you want. Instead of staying in the comfort zone, you go after them, you go and try them, like following your curiosity and that creative calling, you know? Okay, so what's the outcome? What's the outcome for the viewer taking action into this? What's the outcome? I guess it will give you a more, hold on, Empress again, Judgment, and leaving something behind. So I feel like the outcome is that you will be more in control. Instead of being so, how do you say this again? Like, I don't want to say too passionate, but let's say impulsive, right? Too fiery or controlling or demanding. You're going to be a little bit more laid back, more like, okay, like you'll be emotionally fulfilled, like giving space to something, but you'll also have the mental clarity, like you'll because you've premeditated something for so long. Yeah, like your thoughts. Oh, here we see this again. The Knight of Swords is like when mental clarity comes quick as well. Queen of Swords, so yeah, like having boundaries, knowing what's for you and what isn't. Oh, we have that mental back and forthness. And Three of Cups is like working with someone. Page of Swords is like that initiative as well, like having sharp ideas and complete fulfillment. Oh, but there was wow, there was like a really painful past, but you know what, like that didn't stop you. You left that all behind. That's insane. All of these came out. You thought you were restrained, and then you realized you weren't. You know, you had the strength all along. Oh, we see that Four of Pentacles again. What are you holding on tightly? What are you holding on too tightly? What are you holding on too tightly that you got to let go? Commitment. So there's something that you're committed to that you might not be getting the same back. But you have luck on your side. And then there's some type of communication that you need to take, or you need to do, or you need to be a part of. You know? Maybe communicate to yourself the grief that you've been going through. And then we have that commitment to community, the service that you're giving to people. Maybe maybe something that's been restraining you is the commitment that you've done to the community that you have to grieve. Because like when you leave a certain family, sometimes when you outgrow spaces, it's like it's an old self, ideally, that we don't see ever changing. Hold on. So yeah, that's like, oh wow, that's coming full circle with the planting the seeds in all the wrong places, perhaps. You know, like the night goes and it takes like a really long time, but if you're going in the wrong places, nothing's gonna grow. So the death of that is almost like a part of you has to also transform, and maybe it's a call for where's that? Changing your routine. There's gonna be some changes that need to be made for you to kind of like get adjusted, right? Anything else? Anything else that you want to share? So yeah, so there's something hidden. There's like an attachment that's still, I guess, like holding you back. But then we still have that Empress energy. So something with the Empress energy, either you or someone else, who is like the love for the Empress, or like that divine union with yourself, like the full control. And here we see the luck again. So you do have luck on your side. It's just a mental decision away and action, aligning with those actions. All right. Yeah, leaving behind. So this is the past, I would say, you know, the death of things and everything. So it's like leaving behind that mental conflict. yeah, we see the Tower and the Seven of Wands again. So it's like you're fighting, like having the courage to fight anything. Like as you break out of the old spaces or the old communities, or the, you know what I mean, it's like you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. Some of them might argue, and there's nothing to argue when, or you know, you communicate respectfully. Like there's no need to battle, but you do have to speak up and say what it is. And you know, if you're seeking true commitment, it's gonna look entirely different. Like if you want teamwork and everything, it's gonna look entirely different. And yes, and some might end up, you know, heartbroken, but at the end of the day, like either you end up heartbroken by not getting what you want, or you go after what you want and then you end up breaking someone's heart in the process. But you know what I mean, it's really up to you. We see nature and direction. So it's almost like natural to like learn. It's almost natural to go your own way, to get a sense of that. And everyone has their own different paths. So it's like up to a certain point, you understand that there's almost like a higher calling. And not that like not there goes that there goes that communication. So like work with the throat chakra as well, work with blues or something. But there goes something says that like there's that revelation of like everyone has like a unique purpose, right? And like if you're just finding out what yours is, or finding out what the definition of what you would actually would like to do, like there's for a reason. A lot of people don't figure out what they want until like their 30s, and or some know earlier, some know later on, and that's entirely okay. Like there's always there's always like a chance to go in a direction. Like it's never too late, you know what I mean? That's what I think, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, what I was trying to say is that like it doesn't make anyone else's path like less special, you know. That's not what I meant. It's just that everyone's timing will be different. So it's your time now, and if people don't get it around you, they'll get it eventually. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just leave it there, and let's see what energies are working in your favor at this moment. We have Virgo, so get organized. We got the 11th house and communication again. So yes, it's gonna help you communicate or organize your ideas. And let me check out my cheat sheet. Career, long-term goals. So check out your long-terms. Check out the last video. That might help you if this one resonated with you. It says reputation, public image, man, father, experts, fame. So there could be something about your father wound. You know, if your parent. Oh wait. Oh, I was reading the wrong one. Oh, but interesting enough. Okay, so it says groups, friends, social awareness, technology, hopes, wishes, and the future. Oh my gosh, look at that. So yeah, so it's benefiting you to organize yourself and seeing like what type of communities do you see yourself being around. If the place that you're at is not what it is, right? And trusting that like everything in nature has its place. If you don't find, if you're not in the space where like you fit in per se, it's like you might need to step away from that, and then you'll find that space for you. Oh, this was definitely from a different reading. Hold on, let's see. One card that will leave this person viewing, the viewer right now. Oh, I think I like this one. I've read this one before. I was actually surprised what it said. Athletes, yeah. So yeah, so the future, social awareness. So it's like you're becoming aware of the social groups that you're in right now, and you might not like it. Like part of you might have outgrown that, and it's normal, you know. Okay, so it says when light, clarity, revelation, and disclosure. There goes that tower again. Revelation. So it says when dark, distortions, gaslighting, and excuses. So are you around people that make excuses? Oh, my ear's ringing in the left. That's true. Oh, and truth. Oh my God, this is the truth. Okay, so speak truth always. Communicate everything. It's like connect to your divine connection. Okay, divine communication is a big call right now. I feel like that's what I'm getting from this as well. So it says our soul recognizes the truth when someone speaks it. A cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Alethea. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Alethea, I think I'm saying it right, Alethea, okay, by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Alethea card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, your health, and a sense of belonging in the world. Yes, that like sense of like your community. You know, like you're part in the community, in this nature of like how things work in the world. What are you committed to? Oh my gosh, I like this reading. Okay, so it says, what else? Oh, truth has its own wings. Set it free. Oh, that's so cute. I really love it. Thank you for visiting 18 Crow Tarot. I hope this resonated. If it did, give it a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next time. Bye.